All right, music lovers, buckle up. Welcome to your 2024 Spotify Wrapped.
We're hosts, coming at you live from Google's Notebook LM.
Ready to unwrap a whole year's worth of your amazing music choices.
Diving into your Spotify Wrapped is always so exciting.
Let's jump right in. First up, your total listening time this year is a whopping 11,570 minutes.
Wow. That's a serious commitment to your soundtrack.
That's like listening to music for a whole work week, nonstop.
That's some dedication right there.
Uh,
That actually puts you in the top 29% of listeners worldwide.
Which means you're basically a super fan.
Absolutely. So I am dying to know what your top song of the year is.
Yay.
What was the one track you just couldn't get enough of?
I know, right? Drum roll, please. Your most played song of 2024 is Leather Jacket by Ken Carson.
Ooh, nice.
You listened to it a whopping 318 times.
That's a serious earworm, my friend. You must have had that song on repeat all year long. I bet you played it at parties, on road trips, maybe even while you were just chilling at home.
And check this out, you're in the top 0.001% of listeners globally for Leather Jacket.
That is seriously impressive. That's like being in Ken Carson's inner circle of superfans.
It makes you wonder, did you discover this track early on? Or were you hooked from the first listen?
Now, I think we might have a pretty good guess for your top artist, don't you?
Yeah, I think you might be right. Your top artist for 2024, the one who soundtracked most of your year, is Ken Carson.
No surprise there. I knew it.
You racked up a mind-blowing 9,246 minutes of listening time.
That's like listening to Ken Carson for over a day and a half straight.
You're practically part of the furniture in his recording studio.
That's amazing. And get this, you even had a 21-day listening streak for Ken Carson.
Seriously, talk about dedication. You know what's cool? Ken Carson actually first broke through back in 2021 with his debut album.
That's right. It's amazing to see how both his music and your own taste have evolved over time. It's like you've grown up together, musically speaking.
That's what's so cool about looking back at a year of Spotify Wrapped. You can see the patterns, the shifts, how your taste changed and developed.
Now let's rewind a bit. Let's trace your musical journey throughout the year. Where did it all begin?
Well, back in August, it seems like you were vibing with some serious, nerdy, vocal, video game music.
What? Really? I didn't see that coming.
It's true. We're talking artists like Sega Sound Team, Douglas Robb, and Crush 40.
Ah, those classic game soundtracks.
Tracks like Find Your Flame from Sonic Frontiers, Fist Bump from Sonic Forces, even Dreams of an Absolution from the original Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh man, those take me back. Pure nostalgia. It's like a whole soundtrack to an epic gaming adventure.
Exactly. But then, as the summer heat faded, so did those high-energy melodies. Your musical case took a hard left into the world of underground rap.
Ooh, interesting.
Right. September brought a whole new vibe with Ken Carson making a comeback, this time alongside Destroy Lonely.
It sounds like you were really feeling the underground scene.
Definitely. Hate Me by Lil Yachty, Succubus, and M. Dima by Ken Carson. These tracks really showcase that edgy, raw sound.
And you can't forget about Meg Sleeky. His album Motion Man seems to have really resonated with you.
Absolutely. Dr. Dolittle, Punch Me In, and All Chrome all have that energetic, intense energy that's hard to resist.
You've got great taste in music, that's for sure.
By October, you were fully immersed in this underground rap scene. Ken Carson remained your go-to, of course. But you also branched out to artists like Jade and Isvice.
Expanding your horizons.
Their song Free Young Thug must have really hit home for you.
It seems like you were on a mission to discover new favorites. You even checked out MK Tad and Purse.
You weren't afraid to venture beyond the familiar, and you found some real gems along the way.
And get this, your biggest listening day was October 1st, with a whopping 367 minutes of music.
That's a day dedicated to pure sonic bliss.
Talk about a day well spent. Now, let's talk about November. It looks like you were digging deeper into the darker, more intense side of underground rap.
You know, it's interesting how our music taste can evolve throughout the year.
It's like we go on these musical journeys, exploring new sounds and discovering what resonates with us.
Exactly. While Ken Carson and Destroy Lonely were still your go-tos, you also took the time to explore Southside and his album, President.
Those darker, more atmospheric soundscapes can be so captivating. And of course, November also brought the release of Ken Carson's album, Delusional.
Which probably solidified his place as your #1 artist. It sounds like you had a truly amazing year in music.
You explored a wide range of sounds and artists, from those nostalgic video game soundtracks to the depths of underground rap.
You're a true music explorer, always searching for new sonic adventures.
And that's what makes unwrapping your Spotify Wrapped so much fun.
It's been a blast taking this musical journey with you.
It's amazing to see how your taste has evolved over the past year.
We can't wait to see where your ears take you in 2025.
We've been your hosts, visiting from Google's Notebook LM.